Hello friends, welcome back. Gonna clear the space. Okay. Yeah, so I was on looking at my phone this morning, looking at things, breakfast time, and I came across this great map I'm gonna show you. You see that map? Okay. And I think it was put out by Inspired, and it's the new map of Canada and the United States combined into a new country. And I had heard about this a while ago from Michelle Fielding. And she said that this was going to happen, I don't know, a couple of years ago, maybe a year ago. Anyway, she gets downloads and then asks questions and then writes them down, and that's what she does. So anyway, the map, Jan Nolan, I think, put it out, and Michelle Fielding. They both have YouTube shows. You can check that stuff out. I listen to them occasionally. But anyway, I thought this was interesting, and I really believe this is the next step. Trump's going to come in, and then we're going to start combining territories. I think he was talking to Trudeau about this and pretty much saying, okay, it's time. We're going to put this together, and then Trudeau's going to go away. So apparently, there's some story about England owes the United States some money, and so instead of paying them, they're going to give them Canada and the Bermuda, I think, islands as well. I don't have to fit in. Yeah, nothing fits anymore. It's going to be a whole new territory. We're not going to need, we're going to be able to go anywhere we want. It's going to be our country. So how great. I'm happy. But that also means, maybe a lot of people going down to South America, because Middle America or North America or whatever they're going to call that is going to be big and inclusive. I'm kind of excited about that because I've never been to Canada, and now that it's the U.S., I can just go there and visit. So, and there's a lot out there apparently. So let's, anyway, let's do a reading on this, because I'm excited. I want this to happen. Words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you will attract for yourself and others. I'm very optimistic about this new place we're living in. It's going to look different, it's going to feel different, it's going to be different. People are going to treat each other differently. A lot of the criminals are being eliminated, and they're just going to no longer be an influence. The media and all their crap that they're spinning is going to go away. We're not going to be brainwashed all the time, programmed. And natural things are going to start happening. It's going to be a good time. But, yeah, let's see if Michelle Fielding and now Jan Nolan are onto something. New beginnings. Yes, new beginnings. It's a fresh new world. It's a fresh new place. And that was confirmed with the election of Trump back in. Us forward after the Biden torture and tribulation. We had an eclipse that X'd us out. The old experiment. That's what it was. It was an experiment. Put these people here and do these things to them and see how they do. That's why they're so adamant about making sure they know where everybody is and where people go, and we're not just all walking around, because they got to keep track of all the experiments. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. So, first move. First move. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. Gotta find it. Gotta find it. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about a situation, it's a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to step up as a leader. I'm taking charge of my destiny. Be bold and follow your heart and your emotions. Avoid recklessness or moving too fast. Come into your power. The time for action is now. Ask Ganesha, the Hindu elephant god, for help. In astrology, there are 3 quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Remember, we each have all 12 signs in our chart for different parts of our lives. It's just the way the astrological wheel works. These are the signs that like to get things started and which are the natural leaders. No matter when you draw this card, it's a sign that something new is starting, and you quite possibly need to take the lead on it. Yeah, and I am. I'm putting myself out there and saying, I like this idea. I want this to happen. If they're paying attention to me and what I'm saying, I like this idea. I want this to happen. Did we do this? Put out a fire while it's still small. Yeah, before it, gets crazy, let's start some new stuff. Let's start something new. Yeah, the border. I think that whole thing during the pandemic with the border, and everybody was like, it's Canada, for God's sakes. It's like, yeah, it might as well be the United States. I don't know. Different, though. Different. I know I have friends who are from Canada and have emigrated here, and it's different there. She told me all about how the, migrant workers are handled differently, and there's parts of the country that are different. It's just a different thing. And they have a dual-speaking population. They still have people that only speak French. Okay. So let's see what the cards and the spirit guides and everybody has to say through the tarot about this new map. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so doing the work. Laying the groundwork, right? 8 of Pentacles. Building up new ideas, new world. 5 of Cups. All is not lost. No, all is not lost. I mean, we're a mess, but we can rebuild. The Hierophant. Yeah, the rules and the regulations and the laws. But also, the people in power. The people who know the laws and the rules. Knave of Cups, so Page of Cups, coming in, fresh-faced, optimistic, happy surprise. That would be a happy surprise, all of a sudden to just say, yeah, well, it went through and now we're all one country. And the Devil, which is what's going on now, and people that want to screw it up and complain and fight about it. And the 9 of Swords. So, kind of worried about this situation. Anxiety in our head about it, thinking about it. Do we really want to do this? But it's sort of a self-imposed entrapment. 7 of Swords, so winning at all costs. It's going to happen whether we like it or not. Might as well be fresh-faced and happy about it. Where is it? Neighbor Cups. Better be fresh-faced and happy about it. Yeah, it's going to bring in wealth for both countries, and we'll be better off. There won't be tariffs. There will be cooperation, and there will be resources shared across borders, because there won't be any more borders. It'll just be resources shared in different places. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, coming in, understanding the dynamic of the wealth of the land, and why are we dividing it up and not giving people access to some of it. That's silly. You can only come here. Yeah, death of the old system, death of the old countries. If you were all, God bless America, well, it's going to be different. It's going to be God bless people in the earth. God bless everything that lives. God does bless everything that lives. God does bless the people of the earth. Something dies and something new arises. It's just how it works. Just how natural law. Energy comes from one thing and then it dissolves and then it becomes something else. You know, like they say in Witcher, sometimes the best thing a flower can do for us is die. But it's a flower, not a person. Okay, oh, messages and wealth. Ships coming in, messages, wealth. Info from abroad. Yeah, and the death of the old ideas. Well, we did that for a while. It didn't work. Let's try this. And women. Going to be better for everybody. Going to be better for women and men. Okay, let's look at our Astro Star codes. Hi, Binner. We got a kitten visitor. Almost done here, little one. Kitten. Kitten. Alright, let's choose an Astro Star code. Chiron, healing. Yeah, I think coming together is going to heal us. I think when we divided, it hurt the land. I think it hurt the earth. Chiron. What number are you, Chiron? 28. Heal. Chiron is often referred to as the wounded healer archetype, named after the mythological wise centaur who trained heroes and was accidentally wounded by Hercules with a poisoned arrow. Though he couldn't completely heal his own pain, he learned so much about medicine that he started a healing temple. This asteroid points to where your own painful experiences give you training and how you can use that understanding to help others. Transmutation. The asteroid Chiron has a 50-year orbit between the traditional visible planets and the more metaphysical transformative realm symbolized by the outer planets. The action: find purpose in your problems. Hard-earned wisdom is now relevant and needed. You don't have to assign causality. You may never know why you went through a difficult time. But you can put what you learned from it to good use. Even if you never quite heal in this place of karmic tenderness, you have the wisdom to pass on once you metabolize the information. Yeah, wisdom by experience. This situation may feel familiar, but if you can't remember a story to go with it, it may be left over from a past life, a chapter review of what your soul already knows. If an old pain is triggered, have compassion for yourself. You are more than your troubles. You know the route through, and now it's time to practice what you know. Once you have a solution, add it to your toolkit. If this situation stretches and tests you, take it as training for the hero within. What are you learning now? What you are learning now can be your secret sauce in the future. Challenge. The situation can set off touchy memories or poke you where it still hurts. Shrapnel can hurt as much coming out as it does going in. Take this opportunity to heal so that the old places can transform. Allow the pain and troubles of the past to become the wisdom and compassion of the present, future, and future. Yeah, so I think that we need to take the lessons of doing things not so great and becoming better at doing things better. Make different decisions. Consider different things when we're making decisions. Not all about money and business and trade. It's a lot about people and what's available and resources and quality of life. Yeah, it's a lot about that. Alright, I'm being called to just pull a card here and get on with it. New beginnings. Yeah. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Yeah, it looked like it might have been a good idea to divide the countries up like that. And now we've decided we don't like that idea anymore and we're going to change it. So whatever story, doesn't matter, there's going to be restoration of the land masses. And Archangel Jeremiah, new beginnings. Well, I'm not really sure where this card fits, so I'm not finding 20. New beginnings. There it is. You are being called to renew your dedication to your life purpose. Each day of your life has led you to this moment. Now it's time to review your personal history and make changes that will take you in a different direction. Archangel Jeremiel can help you evaluate the past without harsh judgments. Take up your new destination with joy and confidence. Situations where decisions must be made will work out positively for you. Academic examinations, tests, and legal settlements have favorable outcomes. Additional meanings: answer a calling, finding a purpose, starting a new life, perfect clarity, unlimited opportunities. Archangel Jeremiel is the angel who helps with life reviews. If you're seeking to take stock of the past and how it might relate to your future, you can call upon Jeremiel for insight. Ask him for detailed steps you can take that lead to successful changes in your life. Well, and it would have to be successful changes. In all of our lives, it would change, 2 countries and also the rest of the realm, but it would change 2 countries and the people in them drastically. But it also has to have an effect on, the rest of the continent. But it would be nice to include all those things, because then you would be able to travel freely, and it would still be in the U.S. or in the country of whatever origin. So I don't know. When she said it a while ago, I was excited about it. I wanted to see it happen, and now I'm seeing the evidence for it. Jan Nolan is putting it out, and I'm saying, earthworm. Yeah, new bees, new energy, brand new. Earthworm. Earthworm. Shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner vision. We have all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or a novice working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember that they once felt earthworm energy too. Yeah, it's new. Rearrange your furniture. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time and you're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it a beginner's mind offers the most valuable insights. Yeah, come to it fresh. Come to it with new eyes. Page of Cups. Right there. New eyes. Fresh ideas. Earnest, intelligent, and valuable. When out of balance, self-conscious and apprehensive, but to bring into balance, speak up, risk embarrassment. Yeah, well, I'm saying, I support this. I think it's a great idea. I can't wait till it happens. I just got my new passport, or my passport renewed, but it's, I don't really want to go that far. I would rather travel around, you know, and drive places and do that kind of thing. So that might be an exciting new vacation to start at one end and just travel around and go all around. It used to be you could only go west, now you can go north. How great! All new places to discover. Anyway, so there it is. There's the reading on this. I think it's going to happen. I think we have to allow it to happen and be encouraged and excited about the new beginnings happening. Yeah, you know, Eight of Pentacles, putting in the work, making this a reality, and, you know, healing the old wounds of everything being in separation, and, you know, me and not me, and us and them and all that. Let's just all come together and be us. Alright, anyway, that's kind of feminine thinking. Like, share, and subscribe if you will. I'd love if you'd share this, because these ideas really need to get put out there in the world. Anyway, thanks, and I'll be around.